We've won 2-1, goals right at the beginning, right at the end. Did we make hard work of it?
Yeah, we tend to, don't we? I think that's historically that's what we've always done in the men's first team, make things difficult and try and create a show, I suppose, for the viewing public. But yeah, it's another game. I mean, if it's similar to so many of our draws, really, you know, where we've sort of started well, we should have made it second, third, then we've let them back into it, and then. It's difficult, you know, because you're asking the back four to be sort of impeccable, faultless. You can see the pen. Charlie thinks it was outside, yeah. So again we'll have to look. But regardless of that, we show character, because I just said, look, to the boys in the week when we've been training, yes, we've got a few players out, but it's up to the guys here to produce the quality, people to step up. We know it's in us, but we need to have that belief and courage to understand that this is our predicament. 2 wins secures a playoff spot, so it's in our hands. You know, anything else, you know, we're sort of struggling and waiting around on results from other places. So credit to the boys. As I said, last 15, they just didn't, they refused, you know, to come away with a draw here, and you know, it's something obviously we discussed in terms of James and Julian, you know, because it's the 2 8s who scored today, goals from midfield. We've got them, but we just need to have a little bit of courage and take the shot when it's on, you know, trying out these keepers, testing them, you know, making them make saves, because ultimately shots on the targets create goals, you know, it's not rocket science, and ultimately that's what happened today. So as I said, credit to the boys, the way we won it, you know, the good feel factors there. Obviously credit again to all the people who travelled today. It is a long way, and as I said, it keeps it in our hands, which is very important.
Okay, first goal came from Julian. It really was quick, first minute or two, everything like that. We had some chances after that. Again, I mean, the sort of thing we talked about before, but frustrating that we didn't get that second one that might have made things easier.
Yeah, of course, and again, frustration comes from on the pitch as well, you know, because the defensive unit think obviously we're doing our job here, you know, make it easy for us, make the game easy for us, 3-0, you know, we can start playing our football, be a bit more comfortable, and it's stuff we've worked on. I mean, the goal itself came from sort of a training pattern we did in terms of getting the ball out wide quickly and delivering and making sure there's bodies in the box, and that was key to them. Julian did exactly that, but as you said, look, that final bit, and then all we can do is really create sort of action zones, which I call them, in their box, and then hopefully, as I said, the goal chances happen, and then we score more, because you know we do need to score or be able to score 2 or 3 at this level, because any team in this league have shown you, it doesn't matter where they are in the league, they've got capability of coming back and creating chances. So it's very important that we did that, and then as I said, we conceded a penalty. You know, there's a bit of a lull. Again, they start coming onto it, they're rejuvenated, so then we had to change. We changed formation, went to 3 at the back, so again we're trying to get more people forward in the box, and we just you know, a few times it fizzed across the box, unlucky, but before the goal was going to come, you know, we just need to have that belief, and it's a great strike from James, as I said, and he's got that in his locker. People don't really see it, right. I see a technical tiki-taka player, but he's got it in his locker. We just got to encourage it out of him to produce that sort of stuff, and again you've got someone else who can score from midfield.
Yeah, great, okay, yeah, as you say, we hadn't really seen that. I don't know how many goals he's got.
I think it might be his second. Okay. I think he scored against them last time, so Burnham might be his lucky too.
Well, they'll remember him. Okay, so everything up for next week, which, reminder, it's all ticket, but obviously it's at home, very much in our hands against Harlow.
Yeah, again, we don't know in terms of their mentality what they're going to do, because obviously we know their situation in terms of not being able to be promoted, and they probably want to finish as high as possible, so we just don't know what they're planning to do. But it's always on us, as I say, at home, doesn't matter regardless of who we've played at home this season. You know, we have the same mentality of using the crowd with us, and trying to obviously force the issue. It was a tight game when we played them, it was another 0-0, very few chances, so it will be not too dissimilar again. So if we can produce that little bit of quality in the final third, I believe, you know, in terms of our defensive unit and what we've got, we can create a shutout. But listen, it's in our hands, you know, and as I said, we have to go out there with confidence that we're going to get the win and get the right result, because obviously Dunmo won today, Cannonswood won today, so we just have to assume that they're probably going to win all the rest of their games. So yeah, that's what we have to do, and then hopefully, as I said, it's another extra game the following week, because that's when the playoffs are. So yeah, it's up to us. But as I said, you got to give credit to the boys today. As I said, for 15 minutes ago, it was looking bleak, but the belief and courage was there, and we came through.